I think the biggest thing that's made quite the impact on my day-to-day life has been a lot of positive thinking. It's just knowing and understanding that I can change the way that my brain works and the way I guess I was placed kind of in the driver's seat instead of feeling driven by or guided by my feelings and the negative things that are going on in the world. So the kind of support that I got throughout the program started off with kind of a general overview. I believe it was from Darren, who basically explained what the 10 weeks will generally look like and what's required of us in terms of attendance. And what I really appreciated about that is that it made it really accessible to say, okay, if there are some times that I want to go into the class and maybe not 100% participate, but I can still absorb information and things like that, that's really helpful because they meet you where you're at.
Some patients have gone from not being able to leave their home and extreme isolation to creating this community with the other participants in the program and those people that they meet at the YMCA, and that they are constantly getting out and having that social atmosphere. They get a membership to the YMCA for the time of the program, as well as an earned scholarship for an additional time if they've completed the program. We have facilitators that are there every week facilitating the program. Then they also have a one-on-one coach who is a personal trainer that checks in on them every week. And then we also have coordinators and other coaches that just check in on them for our participants in the program. They have the CHAS team that supports them. We have community health workers that are there each week to be able to help reduce as many barriers as possible for them.
The CHAS Health Foundation makes this program possible in ways our patients can truly feel. Through their support, financial barriers are removed, allowing patients to fully participate in the program and experience a safe, welcoming place to move, connect, and grow. When someone needs something as simple as a good pair of shoes or workout gear, the foundation can step in and provide what's needed for success in the program. That kind of support can make all the difference in helping someone take their first steps toward a healthier lifestyle.
About 3.5 years ago, I had recently just moved back to Spokane, and I was in really dark space. I had come from a caregiving situation, which was really hard and very challenging. And I also had started experiencing extreme pain in my left hip and was just pretty much immobile most of the time. And I went to CHAS just for a regular checkup. And my doctor suggested that, number one, I go to a hip doctor to see what's going on with my hip. And then he suggested this program. I had no idea what it was, but I went, well, maybe. But I went to the other doctor and was told that I had pretty severe osteoarthritis in my hip, and there was nothing really that could be done except to replace it. But the caveat was I had to lose at least 60 pounds before they could do the surgery. That was a really discouraging doctor's appointment because I said, I can't even move. How am I supposed to lose 60 pounds? So, I walked away from there probably one of the most discouraging times I've ever had. But there was this Pathways to Wellness program, and I said, why not? So I did that and got involved at the Y, discovered the warm water pool at the Central Y, and started this Pathways to Wellness program. I would say about 4 weeks into the program, things started to shift. And it wasn't even so much in my body as much as it was in my attitude and it was a mindset. And I was going, wait, something is happening.
It blew me away completely because it wasn't just that. Sometimes people say things and programs but it's have kind of a daydreamy way of thinking about stuff, but in application it kind of falls short. This did not. This completely blew my mind and made me feel like, wow, these people actually care, and they made our cohort actually care about one another.
It's just really neat to see the participants come out of their comfort zone a bit and try new things, and the impact that it has for them, their community, their support system, their family. It's a ripple effect where there's just so much growth there, and it's not always physical things, it's a lot of mental growth as well. I would say the program offers so much support that it's something that even if they're nervous about doing or scared about doing, that they don't have to walk it alone.
The flame for me, what keeps you going is, this is working. It's working, and I want to continue to have it work so that I can continue to do something more with my life. And so that's what I did. And eventually I did get my hip replaced. And I had decided this is what I want to do with my life because it had such a huge impact on me. I wanted to be able to then turn around and have that kind of an impact on others. And so here's another goal, and I was able to, I got hired and I was able to become a personal certified trainer. Who knew? So I turned 65 and started a whole new career. And it's the best thing I've ever done in my life.
These people put so much time and effort into this lifestyle change, and it's amazing to see them at the end. At the end of the program, we have a graduation where they get to share what motivated them to start the program and what motivates them to continue on with their wellness journey. And it's so neat to hear from them, share their story, and we celebrate them at the end and want them to know that what they've done is a huge accomplishment.